Good morning, children. Let's continue with our third chapter, Respecting Parents and Others. While receiving so much love and affection, it is only right that we return at least a little of it. It is exact, children. We are receiving so much love and affection from others. So it is only our rights that we should return it at least a little of it. We can show our gratitude to our parents and teachers by respecting and obeying them. So, how can we show our gratitude and love to our parents and teachers? By respecting and obeying them. In the Ramayana, we read about Rama who gave up his right to the throne without any argument and willingly spent 14 years of his life in exile in a forest. He did this because of his complete submission to his father, King Dashratha. We also know the story of young Dhruva, son of King Uttanapada, who undertook great penance. Penance means what? Voluntary self-punishment. For what? In order to gain the right to love his father. So history and mythology abound with the stories of this kind of unparalleled love. That is, unparalleled love means unique love. It is true that children, teachers take the place of parents in the school. They too deserve reciprocation for the dedication and sincerity that they show to us. Reciprocation means to give our love and gratitude in same quantity. So they too deserve reciprocation for their dedication and sincerity that they show to us. Children, you must have heard of how Helen Keller, the hearing and sighting impaired means disability. So Helen Keller, the hearing and sight impaired lady who overcame her limitations successfully and always acknowledged that her success in life was due to the perseverance of her teacher Annie Sullivan. Perseverance means what? Continuous hard work of her teacher Annie Sullivan. She was grateful to her teacher for equipping her with the skills needed to overcome her problems. Recently, the creator of Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, tried to repay his debt to all the teachers in his life by donating $100 million to the schools of Newark to retain teachers who would have otherwise lost their jobs due to budget cuts. So true is this famous saying, a learned man informs, an intellectual man instructs, but a teacher transforms and inspires. So how did Mark repay his debt to all the teachers in his life? By donating $100 million to the schools of Newark to retain teachers who would have lost their jobs. And this is the true saying that children, a learned man informs, an intellectual man instructs, but a teacher who transforms and inspires. So children, without teachers, life would have no class. Moreover, teachers encourage minds to think, hands to create, and hearts to love. So respect and love your teachers. Obey your teachers. They too deserve reciprocation for the dedication and sincerity that they show to us. Children, in India, we have a tradition of showing respect to our elders. The gestures of respect differ from place to place. While some show their respect by bending low and touching the feet of the elderly, others join their hands in salutation like a namaste. It varies from place to place. We know that in north side, they show their respect by bending low and touching the feet of the elder. But here, we people are following by joining our hands in salutation like a namaste. Have you heard the story about Lord Ganesha and his younger brother Subramanya? It portrays the value and glory of our parents. One day, their parents Shiva and Parvati decided to hold a competition between the two brothers. They challenged Ganesha and Subramanya to go around the universe 3 times, and the winner would get a prize. Subramanya was confident that he would win by going round the universe on his peacock. However, to his dismay, he found that Ganesh had already reached ahead of him. How? Ganesh had come first by going around his parents 3 times. Why? Because he considered that parents are a child's whole universe. So, Ganesh figured that parents are a child's whole universe. From this story, it is clear that children, our parents are our world, our universe, our life. So respect them, love them, treat them, care them. Our parents comprised our whole universe when we were young. We looked up to them and depended on them for everything. Our parents comprised our whole universe. They represent they consist of our whole universe when we were young. We looked up to them or depended on them for everything, each and every minute things we depend on them. When we were young, we depended on them. But what happened when we grow older? The influence of friends and others in our lives increase, and the role of parents ceases to be the only sphere of influence. Ceases means what? Stop. The role of parents ceases to be the only sphere of influence. When we grow older, the influence of friends and others in our lives changed a lot, and that time we are ignoring our parents' love, care, advices, everything. Our parents deserve our respect at all times. Our parents have made many sacrifices, small and big, for our sake. Actually, they sacrificed their life for us. But what we are returning to them? Only ignorance. When we grow older, we give back to them only ignorance. But when we were young, we depended on for everything. But when we grow older, we are not respecting them, treating them, loving them, caring them. Only thing we are returning that ignorance. It is really a sin. They have cared for us and loved us. Whatever position we attain in life is to a great extent due to their effort. They are the strength, they are our backbone, they are our strength, our torchbearer, everything. Without our parents' love, care, and great effort, we can't achieve anything in our life. It is our duty to look after them and care for them in their old age. Children, we know that nowadays old age homes are increasing. Our parents sacrificed their lives for us, but what we are returning to them? We send them to the old age homes. We are avoiding them due to our busy schedule. It is an act of wickedness and offense against God. It is our duty to look after them and care for them in their old age. They are not looking forward an luxurious life. They only need our simple, loving word. That is enough for their cherished life. That is the great and biggest. Thank you. We can give them for all that they have given us. Similarly, we need to always acknowledge our debt to elders. So, children, stretch our hands towards elders with the full of prayer, love, care, respect, greetings, and our debt.